Easter's right around the corner, and my brother John and I have a can't-miss treat for your holiday table.
That's right, Patty. Here at Sweet Memories Cooking, we're excited to join you at the Ingles table to share our Italian Easter pie.
This is a recipe your family is sure to love, and Ingles has everything we need to prepare this wonderful springtime treat.
Hi, we just got back from Ingles and I have everything laid out for our Italian Easter pie. So Patty, I tried to, put all the portions out and was going to have you get started.
Okay, well actually, why don't you start? These are 3 lengths of Italian sausage. Now I believe these are hot, but you can also use the sweet sausage if you like to start there.
All right, so what I'm doing is I'm actually taking the sausage out of the casing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to break this up, and we just want to brown it.
Yeah.
So I've already cut a couple. What do you got going there?
Okay, so now what I've got is I'm adding whole milk ricotta. Now always use whole milk for something like this. You want it for the richness of it and the creaminess. They have like part skim and all that.
Yeah, but when you're making something like this, it's an Easter
pie.
pie.
Holiday.
It's a holiday. You can treat yourself.
It's always a holiday at my house because this is what I use.
It's true. I've been there. She's not kidding.
Okay, so, and you can check all the amounts too below.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like you got a couple of pounds going there.
Yeah.
And this is just 3 lengths of sausage.
Okay. So what I'm going to do then, and so I'm going to add in, this is mozzarella cheese cubed. Whoops, I went overboard there. Get in here.
So I know in Italian that torta is how you say pie, but do you know how to say Easter pie?
Of course I do. It's torta di Pasqua.
Oh, Pasqua, that's right. Pasqua means Easter.
It means Easter.
All right,
and I'm just breaking up 3 eggs here. We always use large eggs. We find that that's a nice balance for every recipe, whether you're baking or whether you're cooking.
And all I'm doing over here is I'm just breaking up this sausage because we don't want huge pieces in there,
right.
But we don't want it to be ground beef either.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna mix these together. Basically, this is really one of the easiest recipes, you guys, that you'll ever make, because once you have everything laid out, which in French, mise en place, when you lay everything out so you're ready to go with everything.
That's right. So you'll see how we started. We always do that. We always have our ingredients and measurements all here.
It makes it a lot easier for you.
All right, so this sausage looks like it's almost done here, Patty. How am I doing?
Okay, you're doing good.
It's not rendering a lot of fat, so I'm not going to have to drain it.
Okay.
I'm going to just turn it a little bit lower so it finishes off.
If it does render, you can see there's too much fat. Just drain it off, because you really don't want that in your
All right, so you know what? Why don't you let me stir that, and because the next thing we need to do is roll out the puff pastry, right?
And also, so you're missing a little bit. There's a little salt and pepper, John, and Parmesan cheese.
You said about a quarter, right?
Yeah, and I think you do want to use the Parmesan for this instead of the Pecorino. Parmesan gives you a little bit nuttier flavor. The Pecorino is sharper. I think it might, kind of take over the dish if you do that. So here's, you can take a little bit of that.
Let me get some of this out of your way here.
Parsley here. Do you want me to do the parsley one?
I'll chop that up.
Oh, yay.
I'm being nice today.
Usually it makes me do all this stuff, so.
So what I've done, I've turned this off because I think we really want this to cool before I add it to the mixture, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to do 2 things.
What I did is got a little bit of puff pastry.
Now this is going to go into a glass pie dish.
What
I meant to ask you, and forgot to pull out, do you need the spray?
Yes, I do.
All right, let me get some non-stick spray.
Yeah. Doesn't do you any good to be cooking or baking and you can't get your food out of the out of the pan or the pot.
Now I've gone ahead and set the oven to 400, and that just came up to temperature.
Okay.
There's your dish.
Okay.
I'm going to chop up the parsley.
Okay.
And all I do is I bunch it up, really like this, and then just start chopping. Parsley's a little bit harder to chop, so if you can put the leaves in a pile and do that, it makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah. I could have cheated, I guess, and rolled this out a little bit earlier. And what I'm going to do is roll this up on the rolling pin, like this.
Fancy girl.
Well, it's easier. And this way you can just take it and roll it right out on your plate. And it doesn't really, and then you can move it, and it doesn't break so easily. Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Okay.
So I've got this parsley. Does this go into that mixture?
Yes.
Just put it right in.
Yep. Move this for salt.
I think this is cool enough.
Okay, you can add that.
I'm going to put
That's
this
great.
right in here.
I like to get the ones in the links too, because I think you have more control over
Yeah, I agree.
what you're, you can see better what you're putting in there. Oh, that is nice.
This looks really good, and you can see how this mixture is coming together. This
Taking me forever
is
over here.
delicious, but it really is filling.
Yeah.
You will not step
Yeah.
away from the table hungry.
No, you won't.
All right, so I've got this ready,
Okay.
and I need to do something for you. Do you use, for an egg wash, is it the egg yolk, or is it...
It's the egg yolk, yeah, for this one. You can, or you can.
All right, so this is
Okay, so
done. The
that's
filling
gonna
is
be huddled
ready.
together. Okay.
And are you ready for me to pour that in?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to hold this and you
Okay.
kind of scoop.
Yeah.
I set that to 400. When we put this all together, how long will it stay in?
About 30, 35 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah. So it doesn't take all day to do. It's not like one of the ones where you're stopping and going back and adding stuff. Okay. So I'm gonna do. I think I got this rolled out pretty well.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
This back on here. We're gonna roll the edges together best we can.
When you see it come out of the oven,
Yeah.
you will not know.
Okay. Now what you want to do is make the vents before you. Okay. I usually do 4. Whoop.
Okay.
Yeah. Just go through. Just allows the steam to escape during the cooking time. And then just going over with the egg wash.
This is fantastic. Well, I got the oven ready, so when
Okay.
you're done with that, I'm going to pop it in the oven. And I've got it set to the middle shelf,
Yeah.
400 degrees. There you go. How long
we'll
is that,
check
Patty?
it. Let's check it about 20 minutes, say.
Patty, the Italian Easter pie is done. I've had it cooling for 15 minutes, so let me grab it.
Okay.
We are ready. Well, first of all, take a look. Is
Yeah,
that beautiful?
it looks
or what?
fabulous.
It smells amazing in here. So, Patty, I'm going to let you cut a slice.
Now don't forget, it's puff pastry, so it might.
It's going to break up a little bit.
It's going to break up a little bit.
it's
And
well
I think I
worth
told
it.
you guys you could also use a regular pie crust if you want. Okay. So first slice.
Do you need some help?
I think I got it.
Oh, that looks
There you go.
amazing.
There you go.
We want to thank you so much for joining us here at the Ingles table.
Now remember to check out more recipes, tips, and tricks right here at inglestable.com.
See you next time.
Ciao.